everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, I'm Patty, and on Thursdays I do budget-friendly home decor. I know a lot of you watch TikTok, I do too, and I have watched so many videos on how to make a vase from scratch. Now they play music in it, they don't tell you what they're doing in it. So I decided I'd do some testing on my own and come up with a recipe that I can share with you. And it's just a real quick, informative video. If you like that kind of video, be sure and give me a like. But today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful vase from scratch. So if you want to know how to do that, stick around. I'll show you how. Okay, so after several disasters and several failed attempts, I'm going to show you exactly how you do this. You're going to start with a balloon, and you want to get one that's really round. And I just got these at Party City, and just going to go ahead and spin it and then just clip it off, but don't tie it up. Then I'm going to mix together 2 cups of this plaster of Paris, 1 cup of water, and I'm going to mix them up really good until they're pretty smooth. Okay, you're also going to need like a little Coke bottle or water bottle to mix this with too. And the pitcher that I'm using here, I'll give you the link for it. I got it at Amazon. It makes it real easy to pour into the Coke bottle because we're going to transfer this from the pitcher to the Coke bottle before we put it in the balloon. Okay, now that it is all smooth, I'm just going to go ahead and pour it all into my Coke bottle. Now you have to kind of work a little bit fast on this. You don't want to take too much time doing this. You want to kind of get it raked in there pretty good. I did pick the most windiest day to do this project. I can see that balloon just floating around. But just get all of that mixed up and pour into your bottle. And then if you want to go ahead and have some water handy to go ahead and pour into your pitcher, that I would recommend doing that at the same time too. But then you're going to just take your balloon, you're going to put it over the top of the Coke bottle, and then you're going to remove your clip, and then that will open it up. And then just start pumping it in there. You want to squeeze the bottle till you get it completely in there, and you want to kind of work fast on this. And then go ahead and twist the Coke bottle so that you have it tied off at the top. And then we're going to remove the Coke bottle from here, and we're going to tie the balloon off. Now make sure you don't get any air in here at this time. Make sure that you do twist it a little bit to get it to be able to tie it off. Okay, this is the part that I had to learn. You're going to take some time, about 2.5 minutes, you're going to be spinning this. And you want to make sure that you spin it on the bottom as well as the top. And you want to keep moving it, but don't squeeze it with your hand. Just kind of let it float around in your hands and kind of move around. But this is going to help you to get it to adhere to the balloon, and you're going to have a more even consistency on the top and the bottom. And then you want to go ahead and have something ready to go ahead and brace the bottom. I'm just going to take some rocks just to kind of brace in the bottom so that while it sets. And you want to make sure you do not touch it after you set it down and brace it up. You can kind of feel in your hand that it is thickening up in the sides and the top and the bottom, but you want to make sure that you have more in the bottom so that you do get it flat. And then you want to go ahead and brace it with something, and then you want to walk away and not touch it for at least 3 hours. Okay, now that it's dry, I'm going to go ahead and take my balloon, pull it up the top, and I'm just going to cut it off. And then I'm going to let this set overnight before I touch it again. Now that it's set overnight, I'm just going to take a cup and I'm just going to draw a circle around it to make my opening. And I'm going to make sure that my cup's level because I want my opening to be level. And I'm just going to draw a circle around there with a pencil, and then I'm going to cut this open with an X-Acto knife. Then you're just going to kind of score it right here. Just take your time and go all the way around it and just kind of lightly score it. And the more you go, the deeper it'll get. But just kind of take your time on this part and then just keep scoring it till you get through the opening. Okay, then I'm going to take some sandpaper and I'm just going to lightly sand the opening smooth. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and mix 2 cups of plaster with 1 cup of water again, and then I'm going to pour it into my bowl, and I'm going to swirl it around so that it gets thicker. This is the part that they don't show you on TikTok, but this is the part that you have to do to make it thick. This will make it hold up so well. After that's set up for about 24 hours, I'm going to take some glaze and some chalk paint, mix them together, and I'm just going to put a light color of glaze onto this vase. And I took a little bit more glaze and added to it. I'm adding a little bit here, but I would mix it probably at least 4 parts glaze to 1 part of the paint. That's where I had to go back in and add some too, because it was getting a little bit too thick. And I'm just going to take a regular cotton rag and I'm just going to start rubbing it onto my vase. Just kind of give it a little bit of color. Okay, after I let that dry, then I came back in and I sprayed it with some clear matte finish on it. Okay, these turned out way better than I really thought that they were going to. You know, they are pretty heavy duty, and going to put some greenery in them and put them on my fireplace. Okay, let me know in the comments what you think. If you like these kind of videos, be sure and give me a like. And if you want to see future videos, be sure and subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when I have a new video upload. You could use these bowls for all kinds of holidays. You could even paint them red at Christmas time. They would look really pretty.